Good afternoon and welcome to another Saturday afternoon of Vanarama National League action from the racecourse ground as promotion chasing Wrexham look to start the very important final month of the season with a game at home to, I think it's fair to say, an inconsistent Solihull Moors. My name's Colin Henrys, joined today by a man who knows all about guiding Wrexham through these difficult end-of-season periods, both on the pitch and off it. Andy Morrell, one enforced change, means that left wing-back Cameron Green comes in for his debut ahead of Jamie Record. Andy, it's a big moment for a young lad.
It is, yeah, and I was just caught up with Keatsy just there after he'd done his interview, and it's sink or swim time, isn't it, for the lad? And sometimes it goes really well for you, so fingers crossed he'll come in. He'll have nerves, but hopefully he'll just settle in and just go for it. And sometimes you find a little gem at the end of the season that might just help you push towards that line, and hopefully he can be one.
Obviously, Solihull Moors, a much changed team. Dean was laughing about it in his interview there, but just how difficult is that as a manager and a player when you've prepared all week for something and then get sprung a surprise like that an hour before kick-off?
Yeah, it's interesting because he'd have obviously had scenarios with the team and what it could have been. With Huddle in the team, it's a different kind of outfit to the one with a Rooney, and obviously Rooney has real good qualities and has cost a fortune to get him to this level. But still, you'll still have different scenarios. So they'll just have probably worked more for Huddling than it would have Rooney. But hey, that's the way football is, and you've just got to go for it and see what happens.
Jay Harris back in the team for Wrexham then, gets the game underway, and Luke Young immediately puts a high ball forward for Jordan Davis to challenge. He's beaten the air by Storer. Pearson, long ball for Omateo, onside. Gold on Mateo, before options in the middle. But back heel, good chance here early on for Cameron Green. Corner.
Good start.
Paul Johnson in space. Kelleher. Davis on the edge of the box, that's where he wants the ball, he hits it straight at Booth.
Really good first touch, Jordan Davis.
Pearson and Rooney challenge it, Pearson goes to ground, Kelleher cleans up. A die, Solihull with space now. Cox, Kelleher away. Still Solihull in possession. Ball scored the winner when these teams last met in the league. That's a chance at the near post. Just for a moment, Rob Leeton beaten to that one.
Yeah, just a slight second behind when he needed to be. Rooney was able to get up early. And I think Leighton's probably just done enough to put him off, and Rooney then able to guide it down. Yeah, just probably done enough, put him off in his eyesight, and not able to glance it down, rather than gets a bit too much on it and heads it up over the bar. Gold's got a big shoes to fill, but he'll get more of a relationship the more games he plays. Just got to use his physicality more, get around him, and then Dior will feed off that.
Paul Johnson comes in from the right and finds Dior Angus. Options in the middle, Young's just missed him. Cameron Green is right foot. Cleared away by the Solihull defender. Davis challenges for the die, gets that clear.
What a chance for the young boy. It's literally a yard behind Luke Young, who's firing in. Really good play down the right-hand side. Gets Dior in, it's a good pullback. Luke Young's just on his wrong foot. Green does well on his weaker foot as well. But a good block by Solihull, that's twice.
No, Mateo.
Wrexham have got in behind the Solihull back four, and they can look vulnerable to that ball over the top.
Jay Harris marshalling the players, and as Luke Young prepares to deliver this on long. Vassell and Pearson have gone forward for Wrexham. Young to the edge of the box, headed clear. Harris, he thought about it. Angus finds Paul Johnson instead. Left-footed cross. Pearson, that's another chance at the back post, just wide.
What a great delivery. Luke Young cutting back on his left foot, delivering it beautifully to the back post. And I think Pearson gets a bit of it, but just not enough. Does. And it's Davis at the back post, just can't hook his foot around it. He's free as well, isn't he? Free, nobody picked him up. Just couldn't, probably the touch takes it away from him more than anything.
Gold on Matteo, his head in his hands there, summed it up really at the back post. Pearson away at the other end. On Matteo, Angus behind the defence, on his right foot, hits it across goal. On Matteo, has dragged it wide.
We've got these on the back foot.
Angus loves it on his right foot there as well, doesn't he?
He does, he runs that channel really well, he works that channel just in behind off that full-back.
Rooney just prevents the quick ball, using every little bit of his experience up front.
That's right. Dior had set off, he'd gone, kick was on. Just a little bit of experience off the back.
But here is Angus. Angus is around the goalkeeper as well. Tight angle, defender's back. Angus hits it low. It's just wide across goal. It came from nowhere. The ball just dropped for him. Got beyond the goalkeeper. The angle just ever so slightly against him in the end.
Again, it's Gold with the flick on. Very simple play, just long ball, flick. And Dior's done well. He's on the move. He's tried to block him. Thompson. Boots just got a really important touch on it, puts him a bit wider. And he plays it behind the two Solihull boys, going back onto the line, and it just rolls agonisingly wide.
Pearson, still options up there, goes short to Vassell. Hall Johnson's in space, goes short to Harris instead. Still Hall Johnson's on. That's where Harris looks, Hall Johnson on side. And into the penalty area. What's the shout of the penalty? Give him. Hall Johnson beat his man.
Referee made it really early, didn't he? What a run by Hall Johnson. We can see it from here, might just be off camera from Jay Harris, but I thought the pass was on along the floor, but Jace decided to go airborne. But then Hall Johnson's taking it really well on his chest, which takes him past Cranston. Cranston can't lay a finger on him. Then it's that second little touch. He's going nowhere. Doesn't really need to make the tackle, just shepherd him out. And he's rode it really well and got a penalty and a real good chance. Yeah, Storer having a bit of a moan up that he's played for it. I would. You know, if you're going into that situation, you're going nowhere, you've got no other option that if you're going to come in and tackle and you're going to miss the ball, I'm going down.
Luke Young with the chance to put Wrexham in front then. In the 27th minute. Young against Boot. Puts it straight down the middle, cool as you like.
Yeah, I think that's the other way to the way he went last time. Boot will have seen that. You know, home keepers can see all the goals these days. Luke Young, pressure on. Puts it opposite way to the way Boot goes. Well done, Luke Young. And Wrexham thoroughly deserving their win. Or their win. Hopefully their win. But their lead at this point.
Cool as you like, wasn't it? His 8th goal of the season, 9th if you include the one chalked off against Dover. Best ever season for goals, Luke Young. I know a few of them come from the penalty spot, but that is what he adds to the team in midfield.
I think they've all done well. They've all been on the front foot, and they've been a threat. You know, they've been second ball, haven't given Solihull any time on the ball.
Doing exactly that again now as Davis gets away from his man. He's got Angus making a run. Tries to play the ball inside the defender. Can Dior Angus get there? He's brought to ground again. That's another penalty. I mean, that one looked even clearer than the first, Andy.
I think it was. What a brilliant pass by Jordan Davis. Dior's run straight and then angled towards goal. Really good run. Cameron can't see the pass coming in behind him. Sees the ball going past him on his right-hand side. And it's just that little touch, isn't it, by Dior? And the contact. Take the contact, go down. And it's the second penalty for Wrexham. So important for Luke Young to concentrate, focus. Scored one, now it's
Young against Boot for the second time then. Luke Young through the goalkeeper gets right this time. Wasn't the best of penalties, just enough on it. 2-0 Wrexham.
It's bluff or double bluff time, isn't it, for the penalty taker? Do you go the same way? Do you go different? Does the keeper stay with the same that he believes that he went to go the first time? Luke Young's kept the same way. It's gone exactly the same place. Here's the penalty incident. I Don't know how much contact there was there, to be fair. He's got a hand on his back, but I don't think there's any touch from the boot of Cameron. But he's decided, Luke Young, to stay the same way. Keeper's guess right. For me, the keeper saves it. Should save it. It's gone the right way. It's not a good penalty. It's not in the corners.
Young, the South on the place, challenging for this one. It's gone for Solihull man. Corner kick.
That's a better delivery. That's right in that channel between the back four and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can't come for it. The forwards are on goal.
Cranston will deliver this ball in at the very end of this first half. The 2-minute stoppage time is up.
Interesting, the two-man wall split, so keeper can see it through.
Cranston, it hits that wall. Dior Angus does his job.
Brave as a lion, wasn't he, Dior? Stand, do your job in the wall, get hit with it. And they've got through a little tricky 2 minutes there. Wrexham defended well and got in with the clean sheet and a 2-0 lead.
Gleeson gets second half underway then. Wrexham looking to protect that 2-0 lead. Luke Young, the goal scorer. 2 penalties so far, immediately in possession, and Wrexham builds him with Davis and Green in space. Cameron Green runs towards the penalty area, a couple of step overs. And a lovely turn as well. In the end, the ball just got away from him. Wrexham on the attack though. Angus to Mateo, and Angus gets the ball back off his strike partner. Young, nice turn. Harris has got space. It's just gone beyond him. Jordan Davis. Davis does really well. Options in front of him. Angus. Harris. Harris hits it from distance. That's just over the bar. Now, I'm not giving Jay Harris his goal against Sutton because although it's been credited to him, it went nowhere near him. So no goals to him so far this season, but whenever he gets the ball in space like that, he's a threat. Yeah,
just the ball's under his feet a little bit to get a real good clean strike at it. He could do with it just a yard further on to get the proper power.
Storer conceded that first penalty. That's a good tackle by Cameron Green on Cox. Now a chance for Wrexham to counter-attack. Green impressing on his debut so far and charging towards the Solihull area. On Mateo, Young for his hat-trick, hits it low, just wide. His eyes will have lit up then, Luke Young, 2 goals so far.
Really good, positive tackle by Green. He goes out to the ball, he could stay in shape. He decides to go out to it, makes the tackle, and then you're 5-on-4. And I don't think the touch by Gold is for Luke Young, but his touch takes it there. He's running onto it. Does well to keep it down because the ball coming towards you is very easy to go up in over the bar.
Storer on Mateo, throw him down. The referee says play on. Now Rooney, Donowa runs at Solihull Johnson. That's a heavy touch. Good tackle. Runs to Storer in space. So Storer's going to hit it low, and Rob Lainton has to get down well. Rob Lainton was screaming at his defenders to get out there. Storer had so much space in the middle.
That's right. Back 3 dropped. Left it to Jay Harris to come across from distance. It's a good strike. It's going in. Well watched. And a good palm out.
Donowa had to make it. That's the threat that Solihull Johnson offers. Oh, Harris. Cranston away. And Cranston has the ball to feet. Not the best clearance. Jordan Davis is leaving it. Hudlin came in behind, but Wrexham get away with it. Now Jay Harris comes forward. Young to Davis on his left foot. Davis going to hit it low. Drags his shot wide. As soon as Jordan Davis got the ball, then he only had one thing on his mind.
That's right, it's a really good take. Lets the ball go across his body. Pushes the ball out his feet. Second touch is good. Like you say, he's only got one thing in his mind. Off balance. Storer does enough just to put him off enough. Can't get a clean contact on it. It goes wide.
Dior Angus, the man to make way. Jordan Ponticelli back in the team after injury. Such a big opportunity missed for Ponticelli when he got that injury against Notts County.
I'd like to see Dior, for me, just work a little bit harder without the ball. That would improve his game for me. Things come from just necessarily not happening.
On Mateo, onto his right foot. Over the bar, just as we're talking about his strike partners, a couple of neat step overs. Finish not quite there.
Yep. Left foot over, take to the right. Decent piece of skill. Might get a little touch from the centre half, but stays on his feet. Looks to curl it far. Maybe not. Just underneath the ball. Trying to curl it into that far corner, but leaning back a little bit.
Maycock to Storer. Storer to Adai. Going to run at Cameron Green again. It's onto his right foot, plays a low ball across goal. Hudlin tees it up, Maycock hits it, Rob Linton had to stretch that one, he only saw it late. Did really well to get down. Solihull really putting the pressure on now, and that's an important tackle by Mateo.
Well, it's not a good cross really, it's a slow one, but it's behind everybody. Hudlin does well, sets it, and the shot, it's, again, not the cleanest of strikes, but it's going in the bottom corner. Leighton does well.
Diminutive player, but plenty about him, isn't there? Corner in towards the back post. Jordan Thompson tries to head it down. Jordan Davis dived with his hand. He's handballed it.
It's a penalty.
It was silly. It was very silly by Jordan Davis. He just didn't need to do it, did he?
There's no need. He just has to jump, put him off. It's a penalty. You can't have your hands up there. But Thompson can't do anything really with it. He's only going to head it back across goal, and you hope your players get him out of the mire. But instead, he's giving a real cheap one away.
And Rooney to take it. Third penalty at the Wrexham end of the pitch today. Luke Young scored 2 for Wrexham in the first half. Rooney against Leighton, sent him the wrong way. And for the second time this season, Rooney beats Rob Leighton from the penalty spot. And with 10 minutes left, Solihull have a way back into this game, Andy.
Absolutely, it puts a different angle on it now. What do? Do you try and shut up shop and hold on to your lead, which it looks like the past 20 minutes Wrexham have sort of been doing and looked to break, but momentum swung in Solihull's favour. It's a really good penalty. Solid side foot, bottom corner. Leighton, no chance.
Now Sparrow to the right hand side. Adai running at Green. Maycock goes beyond his defender. Maycock shoots in a tight angle. Jordan Davis with an important tackle. Solihull still have a chance to get the ball in. Donovan at the back post. Storer. Solihull building patiently. Sparrow onto his right foot, drills it low, and Jordan Davis makes the interception. And Cameron Green makes sure it goes behind.
It is Tinat's time, body on the line.
Cranston will take this corner then. Be another in-swinger. To the near post, headed by Storer, and Rob Leighton claims it. Storer with a brilliant header, either side, and it might have been heartbreak for Wrexham. This is interesting because Jay Harris going off for Paul Rufford now. The board was sat on the side with Jordan Davis's number on it. I mean, we're talking 10-15 seconds. I suppose the mindset now is any chance they get is likely to be a long ball into the box.
That's it. And Jordan Davis has probably got 3 or 4 inches on Jay. But it's like for like. Rutherford.
Rob Leighton goes long then. Mateo gets the head to it. Well done, goal on Mateo. Rufford substitute on to Mateo. There's the full-time whistle. Wrexham hold on. You heard the shout. Luke Young, the scorer of both penalties, screaming his delight as the full-time whistle went. It always felt like today was a big game, and that is a big, big 3-point.
Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any of our content, and click the bell to get notifications.